So we took 100 shots, made 34, and we're assuming each shot is random and independent of each other with probability P going in. And so the point of this video will be to get an idea of what P is based on seeing that 34 shots went in. And the whole point will be that it's not as simple as saying that it's 34%, because 34 divided by 100 is 34%. And because we have to take into account the random error, we can only say what range of values P can be with some probability. So this is like a very statistical theme. So we want to say something like P has, say, 95% chance of satisfying P is between 43% and P is between 26%. Okay, and if you've done some stats already,
you can use a formula to find what's known as a confidence interval.
You can do this using a confidence interval. So find 95% confidence interval. And you can get something like an answer like this pretty quickly, though I think it's hard to really understand what happened in that approach. Usually you have to change to a normal distribution and know something about the variance of the binomial distribution. So while it's quick and easy, I think it's not necessarily easy to understand. And what I want to go through is maybe something that's harder to do but easier to understand, and something you can apply very generally to a lot of situations. And in some ways these are kind of equivalent. Let's do lots of hypothesis tests. Okay, and that's what I want to basically show you. I'm going to do a lot of hypothesis tests. I'm going to include all the mistakes I make. So it can be kind of boring, but I want to illustrate sometimes it's not so easy doing easy things. And I did hypothesis test with 95%. So the conclusion for this, it could be maybe only 90% chance of it satisfying, but whatever it is, 90% will be good enough. So there's a 90% chance that your actual shooting percentage is between 43 and 26. So that's way different than saying there's 100% chance that your shooting percentage is 34. And so, you might have had a really bad shooting day, but it's still very unlikely you had a very bad shooting day having with 50% shooting percentage. It's more likely you had like 42% and then had a bad shooting day. Or maybe like you had a really, really bad shooting day, but that still wouldn't include 50%. Or you could have been 26% shooting percentage and had a really good shooting day. Okay, but then you have to have a really, really good shooting day to be even further out and get what you got. Yeah, so hopefully you find that interesting. Yeah, so there's very minimal editing.